hi there, hello world. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ellie, and today's video is one that I'm really excited to share with you. This is the Dreamgate Oracle by none other than Danielle Noel. I hope I'm saying her name correctly, but this is one of my absolute favorite creators and visual artists. Her work is just absolutely stunning and inspires a lot of my own kind of vibe in my creations, the way I create my little, social media stuffs. So definitely take inspiration from the absolute gorgeous work that Danielle Noel does. And today we are taking a look again at the Dreamgate Oracle, the latest and greatest release here, which I think is just going to be one of my absolute favorites. Artistically, possibly. I don't know. It's pretty hard to choose. I can't pick a favorite of Danielle's work. So yeah, that's what we'll be looking at today. And I'm excited to share this with you. So let's go ahead and take a look today at the Dreamgate Oracle by Danielle Noel. All right, before we begin today's video, a quick and humble reminder. Please make sure that you give a little thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell to be notified of any future uploads. With that all said, let's get on into today's video. All right, so taking a brief look here at the box for Dreamgate Oracle. This is a very, very beautiful box, let me tell you. I don't think the camera does it any justice. In person, it seems to have this kind of pearlescent sheen, this maybe like matte pearlescent glaze. I don't know if that's the right way to describe it, but it is just beautiful. Of course, it lends itself to the overall theme of this deck being very dreamy, right? Dreamgate Oracle. So yeah, everything about the way that this deck box is put together, it's very evocative of that energy, that feeling of dreamy and kind of like Lemurian energy. So very, very beautiful. Can't wait to share this with you all. But first, looking at the box, let us just explore this for a second as I was showing here. This is the side of the box. We have the Dreamgate Oracle and the artwork, which I believe is going to be the card back artwork. Don't quote me on that, but we will check that out in just a second. So here is the side of the box here. Magnetic flap closure. There we go. So yeah, very beautiful. All right, and on the back of the box here, let us read what the box synopsis is here. So it says, discover the uncharted expanses of your dreaming mind. Filled with rich symbology and open-ended imagery, the Dreamgate Oracle is a beautiful tool to support your dreams and day-to-day life. Meant to evoke subconscious landscapes and celestial vistas, the cards of this deck have been carefully crafted by visual artist and leading Oracle creator Danielle Noel to explore the magic of your inner worlds. Very, very cool. So reading real quickly right here, this box set includes 50 cards in a travel box. So this is a 50 card deck, 184-page full color guidebook. Ooh, always love and appreciate full color guidebooks, and a keepsake storage box. Okay, so this box itself actually is the keepsake storage box. Very, very beautiful, and definitely lives up to keepsake status. I am definitely putting this on display in my collection room. So this is going to be one of my absolute favorites to show off. Now, one of the things about Dreamgate Oracle that really caught my eye, when I saw it was available for pre-order, I literally just jumped at it. I didn't even look at any of the other features. I just saw that Danielle was attached to this. That was her creation, and I was in. Like, I'm all in. So, so happy to have this in my collection. But I'm wondering about working with the Dreamgate Oracle. I don't know, I may have mentioned a couple of times before, I'm one of those people that just absolutely does not remember their dreams. Literally, my head will hit the pillow, at night, and I wake up the next day and I'm just kind of like, oh, okay, I'm up, let's go. So, it's very difficult to say that I'll be able to utilize this for dream work, but who knows? Maybe it'll help guide me to establishing that intention, and then if I go to sleep with that intention, maybe I will start to remember my dreams. I don't know. Do I want to know my dreams? What if they're like really weird? I guess that's the point, right? Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on and open up the box so we can see the inside here. And this is the beautiful contents here. Very cool. So let me make sure my candle does not burn me here. Don't burn my new deck. Here we have the inside cover with the beautiful art as shown on the outside edge of the box there. Getting tongue-tied. And then here we have the inside art. Not hovering over the flame, am I? Dream. Oh, I dream, I imagine, I create. Very beautiful. And then we have the contents themselves. So let's take a quick peek at that, just so we can see what we get. Here is the guidebook. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. And here is the travel case for the cards themselves. We will take a deeper dive in a few. And the inside, of course, here we have the insert that holds it all together, nice and neat. And yeah, just a little continuation of the dreamy, sandy beach kind of energy going on here. Oh, did I break it? No. Okay, so that is the box for Dreamgate Oracle, the quick overview there of the keepsake box. So yeah, very beautiful, sturdy cardboard box. It's sure to look absolutely stunning in any collection, especially if you kind of collect decks of this vibe. So yeah, very excited to share this with you all. Let's go ahead and take a look at the guidebook. All right, so here we go with the Dreamgate Oracle guidebook and this very, very stunning cover art. Let's take a quick peek at this. So beautiful, very signature Danielle Noel, and just absolutely stunning. I love her work, and I'm so happy that this is actually going to be a full color guidebook as well. I believe all her guidebooks so far have been full color, for her decks. And they're just absolutely stunning. I love using them just to kind of read through them. Here we have the guidebook is actually, let me highlight that this guidebook is very beautifully put together. It's like a soft cover, not necessarily just, a paperback kind of guidebook where it's just the paper kind of pressed on there. No, this is actually like a very beautiful soft cover bound book. And this is really nice, very high quality. Love that. Appreciate that. Okay, on the inside cover here, we have this beautiful full page, full color art. Title page here, the Dreamgate Oracle with this beautiful scene here, misty mountain, possibly the moon, maybe the sun being clouded out by the haze. All right, on the inside cover here, let's see. This deck is dedicated to the curious seekers who follow their own sweet rhythm and requiem in life. To the explorers who see beyond the veil of the waking world, who find truth at the cusp of dreaming and believing. Very beautiful. I hope I can start remembering my dreams. All right, on the inside here, we have the contents page, very beautifully laid out, if I may add. I love this modern kind of look and layout. All right, introduction is page 1. And then when we get to the cards on page 27 here, we have all the cards listed and on through to the next page here. So yeah, quite a few pages. And the acknowledgements. We wrap up with acknowledgements on page 177. All right, so here we go, an introduction page. Welcome to the Dreamgate Oracle. Very cool. The Dreamgate Oracle is a self-care deck designed to guide you through a prismatic lens of visual doorways. Along with this reflective guidebook, the cards are here to support your daily life and where you are on your current earth walk, and to nourish the fluency of your dreams. Getting tongue-tied. All right, so yeah, very beautiful. And then I feel like we have a few sections here. How to use the Dreamgate Oracle. Interpreting the visuals, dreaming doorways, just a few of the sections here within the introduction. What are oracle cards? Oh, how oracle cards and dreams can be helpful. Preparing to read the cards, and a step-by-step guide here, right? Yeah. Cool. Shuffling the cards, reading for others, dream journaling, dream incubation. Okay, so this is a pretty in-depth guide. Maybe I will do a follow-up video where I go ahead and show that I have been able to remember my dreams. Maybe they'll be weird. I guess I could do with that. All right, then we have a few spreads here. 1 card reading, 3 card reading with a few of the usual suspects here. We have a dream map spread, shadow key spread, and ancient muse spread. Very cool. I love when creators have specific spreads that they've created for their decks. I like to use those and go back from time to time and check in. All right, so now we get into the section with the cards, and here let's take a look. For example, the first card in this deck, we have Akashic Flow. We have a very beautiful full color image there of the card itself, and some keywords for the card Akashic Flow: tapping in, ancient library, new discoveries, and awakening. All right, and looks like we have here some maybe affirmations, mantras to use. I release the paradigms that block my truth. I am open to new ways of learning and receiving. Okay. The Akashic Library of Ancient Truths opens a luminous doorway into the depths of your dreams. Here, many lost teachings are rising to the surface. Mystics, earth channels, and dream seekers are now also exploring this portal with loving curiosity. Very cool. So, yeah, it looks like we have a few keywords here for the card name, keywords, some affirmations or mantras, something to the effect of what you can kind of tap into the energy of this card when you're working with it. And then we just kind of get into some information here about the card, the inspiration of the card, symbology, right? I think that was mentioned on the back of the box there. And then we get into the message itself. So this is cool. This is about 2.5 pages of information. And it looks like we also wrap up here with maybe a journaling prompt. How am I now being guided to grow, learn, or evolve? Very cool. So I also forgot to mention the Dreamgate Oracle. I believe there was a Dreamgate Oracle journal that was released in tandem for this deck. Now, I didn't grab a copy of that just quite yet. I'm trying to save up, and I will snap up a copy of that, but I wonder if this is kind of like that companion to help you with the journaling part, if you choose to pick up the journal as well. So I'm going to look into that. I'll put that in my follow-up. All right, so here we go with the next card. It looks like anchoring in. We have our keywords, our affirmations or mantras to use, a bit about the card, more information here, the message, and probably like a prompt, a journaling prompt. So yeah, it looks like it's about 2.5 pages for each card, which is very cool. That's a good amount of information, I think, to work with these cards. And I just want to say, this is a really beautiful guidebook, very beautifully put together, and you feel like it's not overwhelming. I think this would be cool to work with, even if you're not, carrying your cards around. Like, say you wanted to just pack the guidebook in your bag or backpack and read it while you're in transit, or maybe during a break at work. This could be something to just kind of pick up and read. You have the full color image of the card there, so that would be pretty helpful. And yeah, even if you just wanted to work with it for each specific card and just kind of tap into that energy there, that is really cool. All right, so wrapping up the guidebook here, we look at the acknowledgements page, 177, and we have just a little bit here from Danielle, and the ending page here. A little bit of information if you'd like to check out more of Danielle's work. And the back cover here. Oh, this is pretty. Very, very beautiful. So yeah, that is the guidebook. A nice, full of information. And I think it's actually like really guidebook energy. It's going to guide you through the Dreamgate Oracle and possibly even through your dream work. So yeah, this is a pretty cool look at the guidebook. And yeah, let's go ahead and move on into the cards. I'm really excited to get looking at those. So let's take a peek at the deck itself. All right, so here we are looking at the, I guess it's called the travel box, tug box of the Dreamgate Oracle. So this is actually where you will find the deck itself, just kind of perched in the inside of the keepsake box in this beautiful tuck box. And let's talk about the art of the cover here. I feel like not a lot of tuck boxes that come in keepsake boxes actually have like really beautifully designed tuck boxes. They're usually pretty, pretty simple, straightforward. But yeah, this one in particular, very beautiful. It looks like the back of the card art there. I believe it'll be just like this. So very, very beautiful. Let's go ahead and get the cards out of the tuck box. Here we go. These are the cards for Dreamgate Oracle. The card back art, very, very beautiful. Let's take a good look here. So compared to what we saw here, well, kind of similar. I actually really like this back card art. It's very, it feels like it's in motion. It feels like it puts you into the atmosphere here, whereas this is kind of like an eagle eye view. But yeah, this definitely feels like you're being immersed in the world of Dreamgate Oracle. Very pretty. Love the colors there. All right, so mentioning the card stock, let's see, this is a pretty thick paper cardstock. It's got a good little bounce back to it, so I don't think it would be too much of a problem shuffling. However, as usual, if you're a little rough with the cards, you'll probably get a couple creases here and there. The card deck itself, let's see. So the deck does not have any kind of special gilding or, decor on the sides. It's just your paper sides there, which is fine, perfectly fine. I think it's still very, very lovely. But yeah, that's about it. And let's talk about the shuffleability. So yeah, a pretty smooth shuffle, I think. It's got that kind of matte coat there. Not super matte, not super rose petal feel, but definitely just a very nice, soft, smooth finish. So yeah, I don't think shuffling will be too much of an issue. So now that we've taken a look at the deck as a whole, let's go ahead and take a look at the individual cards of the Dreamgate Oracle. All right, let us go ahead and do a flip through here. We will begin with the Akashic Flow card. And I will put on some relaxing music. Let us sit back and enjoy the Dreamgate Oracle. Here we go. All right, my friends, that was the flip through of the Dreamgate Oracle by Danielle Noel. I hope you enjoyed taking a peek at the very beautiful art of this deck. I just absolutely am in love with it. I don't know quite how I'm going to work with it just yet, but I will figure it out. I want to use this deck and I will figure it out. So that said, before we wrap up the video, let me just try pulling a card. Let me use the guidebook to see if there is a spread or something real quick I can pull, maybe just for the collective, you know, what do I need to know kind of thing. A one-card reading. So let's take a look here. This says a one-card reading is a great way to step into the energy of your morning or to reflect before you head to sleep. Okay, let's see. All you need to do is hold your deck, ask a question, and pull a card. So, how about we ask, as I'm filming this, it is just wrapping up the retrograde period. We had a Mercury retrograde, and that was pretty tiring. So I want to ask, what is something I need to know in order to recharge myself, to kind of rest and rejuvenate? What do I need to know? Maybe some guidance. How about that? Let me just ask, what do we need to know some guidance for rejuvenating after a very hectic Mercury retrograde? I hope that makes sense. I hope I'm working with this correctly. Let's see. Just a few shuffles here. So yeah, that again shuffles very nicely. You? Okay. Oh, very nice. So the card that I pulled here is Hold the Light. So this is Lemuria, Ancient Memories, Sensitive Gifts, and I Remember. Ooh, so you know what I got right off the bat from this? I got meditation. I got Four of Swords energy. I got a lot of just kind of hanging back, and this is almost feeling like, this reminds me of the Hermit card from the Accurate AF Tarot, which is my favorite deck. So yeah, this is kind of cool. It feels like definitely going within that Hermit period, but let's see what the guidebook says. Let's go ahead and get a good bit of information here from the guidebook. And I believe it is in order. So let's look for Hold the Light. All right, so we found the page here. Hold the Light, Lemuria, Ancient Memories, Sensitive Gifts, Dreaming a New World, I Remember. So I am ready to surrender to new wisdom. I am returning. There's possibility of a dream that was once a reality. Oh, that is exciting. That is really good to hear, especially coming out of a Mercury retrograde period that was pretty tough. So let's see here. Lemuria, also known as Mu, was said to be an ancient paradise that existed millions of years ago and was home to a group of highly advanced beings. This was a world of harmony and bliss that communicated through a sentient language of love with all life, translated through the highest octaves of source energy. To some, it has been described as beautiful, the Garden of Eden, or a golden age of high vibrational living. Ooh, very cool. So the Lemurian portal in this card exists at the cusp of two realities. One is the dimension in which we now live. This is the physical world as we know it, which holds us in place. The other lives on in our subtle memories and our dreams, past lives, and whispers of time. Perhaps you feel echoes of Lemuria when you see a certain place, hear the sound of flowing water, smell a delicious nectar in the air, or travel through your dreamscapes. Could it be that you also hold your own memories of a sacred heaven on earth, even through your imagination? Which is funny because, as I had mentioned at the beginning of this video, like, Danielle's work resonates with me so much. I don't know, but, you know, from the moment I first saw her work on Rebecca Campbell's decks, I just was really drawn to them, and I felt a familiarity with the imagery of Lemuria and all these beautiful pastels and dreamy earth tones. Just really, really cool. So I'm definitely making that connection here. I don't know about you. Leave a comment in the comment section below if this is holding true for you as well. So real quick, let me just read this here. The message: you are now being called to step into the gentle magic of Lemuria. Hear the calls and feel its timeless wisdom and primordial love. Walk yourself home to this ancient place. It is a powerful access point that reminds us that there is always another way forward, if only we choose to believe. So turning your gaze inward. Okay, for the sake of not rambling on for too long, yeah, this is very, very cool. I'll read into this much later, but you can pause and take a peek into this book if you're interested here. So some questions here. Let's see, if we wanted to take this card and journal based on the card pool, how can I celebrate my sensitive nature more? How can I see the world around me from a higher perspective? Very, very cool. And that was Hold the Light. So there you have it, friends. That is the Dreamgate Oracle. I hope you enjoyed taking a look into this very beautiful deck. Very collector's worthy, very pretty, even if you just want to have it for display because it's so beautiful. But yeah, this is a really cool deck. I'm looking forward to just kind of dream journaling and working with this deck because, I don't know, maybe I'll start to remember my dreams. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. Leave me a comment in the comment section below to let me know what you thought of the Dreamgate Oracle. And yeah, let's wrap up the video here. I hope you all take very good care of yourselves, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!